Joey here from Corso Interior Architecture. For those of you that don't know us, we are commercial interior designers, mainly focusing on hospitality, retail and office space. And today I've got in the office here Steve from Jacx Property. Morning, Steve.
Morning, Joey.
How are you, mate?
Very well, thanks.
Good. Just to talk about the current trends in leasing and throughout the whole coronavirus pandemic. Steve, do you want to start by telling us exactly what you do?
Sure. So Jacx Property is a commercial property advisory and valuation business. We're an independent business, so we're not part of an agency. We operate nationally, mostly assisting commercial tenants with lease negotiations and relocating or finding commercial office space and retail space.
Yeah, right. So what do you think is the outlook for the next 12 to 18 months throughout the pandemic?
Yeah, look, it's a question being asked a lot at the moment, obviously, and no one's quite sure exactly what that answer is, but I think it's realistic to expect that rentals are going to see some softening. In fact, we're probably already seeing that a little bit to date, and I think a lot of businesses who were perhaps struggling before coronavirus hit will be impacted further and may sadly go out of business, but that will then also again deplete demand in some of those commercial sectors.
Yeah, right. So do you think now is a good time to look at new spaces for lease, or do you think clients should be holding off?
Yeah, look, I think it really depends on the business itself and how that's positioned. If you're in a position where you can look to lease somewhere else, or you have to lease somewhere else, or you have to move, I think it's actually a good time to be looking. There's a lot of landlords who are really keen to do deals out there at the moment, and there's some good negotiation leverage in the current market. So if you can, it's not a bad time. Okay,
and so that's for now. So after the pandemic, what do you think leasing will look like then?
Yeah, look, I think there'll be a lot of changes in businesses. I think some of the things we're already starting to see is occupants looking at exactly how much space they really need. With a lot of people working from home, I think a lot of businesses will actually tend to downsize and maybe take smaller office spaces. I think we'll also see a little bit of a shift to suburban offices. So a lot of CBD businesses may start to relocate to suburban offices where you can be a bit more spaced out, and COVID-19 is probably a bit less of a concern in some of those less dense office spaces and commercial spaces.
Yeah, right. And what about, are there any certain sectors that you think might fare better than others through or post COVID-19?
Yeah, look, industrial's probably tipped by the wider market to survive this the best, I think. They're very much underpinned by e-commerce and logistics, so those sectors are still doing quite well in light of COVID. So industrial will probably come through this the best out of sort of office, retail and industrial. Yeah,
right, okay. It's very insightful there. Thanks for coming in today. And I just wanted to put it out to our clients, if anyone's listening there and wants to have a chat further about any of this that we've been discussing today, or has any inquiry, please feel free to give us a call and we can try and help you out where we can.
Absolutely.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me, Joey.
See you then.